Hello, I'd like to welcome you to this programme on behalf of the Public Appointments Service. We will now look at your needs as a candidate, and we would hope during the course of this programme to help you to understand how you should prepare and how you should go through the interview process itself. During the course of the programme, we would hope to give you some good advice, hints and some very useful tips on how you can go about the interview process and the preparation for that process as a candidate. The interview is a key piece in the recruitment process and is used by all employers today. It is usually at the final end of the selection process. So it is critically important that the candidate feels that they can perform well at interview and thereby increase their chances of success.
In advance of applying for any job, it is very important to prepare properly. Find out as much as possible about the job you are applying for and the organisation itself. It is crucial to source information on the skills and qualities required for the job. This will help you to decide if this is the right job for you at this time. Check out the website of the organisation to which you are applying and any promotional material that is available. In some cases, it might be possible to visit the organisation itself before the interview.
The advice I would give to a candidate going forward for interview is firstly, prepare for the interview. Preparation is absolutely key. It'll also demonstrate to the interview board that you are determined to get this job and that you really actually want it as well.
As part of your preparation, it is worth taking time out to think about your skills, qualities, aptitudes and competencies. Reflect honestly on your own strengths and identify the areas where you need to develop and improve. Think about what you have done over the last couple of years, primarily situations within a work context. Think about situations where you made a valuable contribution, situations where you had a direct personal involvement. Identify the main tasks involved and what you achieved. Think about the knowledge and skills acquired and used during each of these tasks. Also, think about the skills that still need some development.
The important thing for a candidate in preparing for an interview, I feel, is that they consider the post that they are going for and what skills and experience they have to bring to that position. And in considering that, perhaps looking at what are their good points and what they're strong at, but also areas where there's a challenge for them or they have a step change to make in relation to their experience and skills.
Write down what you see as your main achievements to date, things that you are proud of, where you feel you made a significant contribution. Aim to get a range of achievements from the different areas of your life, for example, education, work, and outside interests. Write down what you see as your strongest qualities or skills. List about 5 of these and try to pick those you feel are most relevant to the job for which you are applying. You may find it useful to ask a friend or colleague to review these with you. Consider the key tasks that may be involved in the new post. Think about the challenges and changes that you are likely to face in this new role. For many positions, details of the skills and qualities required can be found in the application form and accompanying literature, so it is worth reading these documents carefully. This should help you to gain an insight into what the organisation sees as the essential skills required for this job.
It's important for a candidate to analyse their own particular skills to see if they are in line with the requirements for the job that's being advertised. They should be able to display that they have those, and when they get to the interview stage, they should be able to give examples of where they have displayed those competencies in the past.
When you come to this stage of your preparation, you may decide that this is not the right position for you at this stage in your career. You may, however, find that the preparation work has been worthwhile in helping you to decide the sort of skills you have and the type of job that you would like in the future. For each experience identified, sketch out the background and ask yourself the following questions. When and where did this take place? What were you hoping to achieve? Who else was involved? How did you achieve the desired result? It is important to consider, what did you do? How did it turn out? How does this help you for the job you are applying for? The more you prepare at this stage, the easier it will be for you to draw on relevant experiences to really show the interview board that you have a wide range of skills in different areas.
I think it's absolutely vital that candidates prepare well in advance, that they think about the job, about what skills and qualities are required for that job and what skills and attributes they have themselves and how they can apply them to that job. Think of good examples where they can show that they have the skills that are required.
Take on a lot of responsibility.
Before attending for interview, you will usually be required to complete an application form. Set aside some time to review the application form and draft your responses. Check thoroughly for spelling and grammatical errors. Many organisations encourage online applications from candidates, which you may find convenient. In some cases, you may be shortlisted on the basis of the information provided, so complete all aspects of the form carefully in the format requested. Make sure the presentation and layout of information is clear. Be concise and try not to exceed the space provided.
The application form is absolutely crucial. It is the first thing that the organisation sees from the candidate, and it's the first thing the interview board sees, so they can form a real impression about the candidate from the application form. It's absolutely essential that whatever they put on an application form is accurate, is true.
Remember to return your application form and any other documentation requested as soon as you have completed it. Remember to keep a copy of everything submitted. It is important to carefully review your application form before the interview.
Make sure that you know your application form inside out. Don't put anything on it that you're not prepared to answer a question on. Go through it with somebody beforehand. If you can think about the kind of questions that you're going to be asked, and that way you can address the nerves beforehand.
And if you could just ask me them, that'd be right.
If you are invited to interview, know the exact time and place of the interview, how you are going to get there, and how long it will take. If you are unsure of the location, telephone the organisation in advance and ask for directions. Try to arrive about 15 minutes before your interview so you don't feel rushed or flustered. Dress appropriately and comfortably. During most interviews, a member of the interview board will meet you in the waiting area and take you into the interview.
Mr. John Stafford.
Good morning, Julia. Thank you very much for coming in today. Very welcome.
To summarise, find out about the job you are applying for. Review your own skills and experiences. Write down your main achievements to date. Carefully examine the key skills required for the job. Draw on your best examples to demonstrate particular skills. Complete the application form carefully. Keep a copy to review in advance of the interview. Make sure you know the exact time and location of the interview.